On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At shooting guard, Dwayne Cooper. At the other guard position, Derek White. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. Now introducing the starter for your Philadelphia 76ers. Guarding at small forward, 6'5", number 25, Nasir Little. At the other forward position, at 6'8", number 28, Yershad Yabusele. At the shooting guard position, 6'5", number 12, Quentin Hines. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. At center, 7', number 21, Joel Embiid.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jason Tatum.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Cooper is out there with White. And it's Claxton in at the center. And for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Nasir Little out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectations.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. Good defense by Claxton. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Embiid. Claxton covering. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that one falls for Claxton. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now the 76ers with it. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Clock at 4, Embiid. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And Embiid drops them both.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. There's the steal. Here's Cooper. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
White against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Celtics. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And of course, there's the 76ers sitting there 4 spots below. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, White. There's a good screen. Off target with his 3. Embiid with it. Picked up by Claxton. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like
Taking a look at some stats for Jaylen Brown. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Embiid. Over Claxton. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Claxton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Claxton's got 5 points so far.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Maxey against White. Pass to Grimes. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Tatum drives in, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Little. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Embiid with a screen on White. Maxey, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
White the pass to Claxton. Here's Brown. Pass to White for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Claxton covering. Embiid with it. The shot comes out. Here's Cooper. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Really left alone that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. And in terms of three-point shooting, not really a focal point. Top 20 in the league, and I know that's something they do want to try and improve upon.
And just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Embiid against Claxton. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Now, here's Brown. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That one on White. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The first one falls. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Grimes. They trail by 6. Now here's Brown. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Philadelphia with the ball. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Drummond with a screen on Cooper. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got a piece of it. Cooper the pass to White. Oh, Claxton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Prince is checked in for the 76ers. And then for Boston. Tillman, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simons in for White. Celtics leading by 9. And here is Simons. Pass to Tatum. Over Prince. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Maxey. And here's Little. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Trent outside. Here's Council. Buries it down low. Now Simons. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. To the paint. Now here's Strus. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's McCain. He had 25 points last game. Trent outside. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Trent. Still scoreless. Drummond with it. Here's McCain. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Simons. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McCain. It's tipped. The 3 from Strus. Drills the three-pointer. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to Drummond. From downtown, another 3 for Philadelphia.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Simons. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The 76ers trail by 8. Now, here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet. Here's McCain. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Simon. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
McCain.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston leading by 6. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And they're in the top half of the league in steals. They are doing a better job of taking advantage of your mistakes.
And they've been very steady at the free throw line, like you said, GA. Not perfect by any means, but consistent. Here's Pritchard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to McCain. Back to Trent. Shoots the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Strus, that's for 2. Busted. No good that time either.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Council. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one, Council.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And it's Trent off the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
They could use a bucket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's right around 17 points tonight, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
That free throw, no good.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And he sinks the second.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's White. Left side, Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Maxey. The tray. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's White. Rebound by the 76ers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. A nice shot by Embiid.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Screen by Claxton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Tatum nails them both. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Here's McCain. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Simons. Nothing on the board. Here's Tatum. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Yabusele. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Simon. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Simons surveying the D. The shot. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia, trailing by 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Brown. Chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Tatum, he's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And for the team assist numbers, not a strong point for them this year. Top 20 in the league. Could be worse, but it could be a heck of a lot better.
And as you said, the three-point shot has been a major weapon for him. Simons against Maxey. Shoots over Simon. It's good. This game is all even. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown's got 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The 76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the 76ers making a change here. Little's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Cooper, he's checked in for Tatum. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So it's the Celtics now. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Cooper. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Yabusele. Maxey against Simon. Shot from the wing. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
Back to Simons. Here's Cooper. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 3. Down low, here's Little. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now, here's Simons. Still yet to score. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Grimes. Little kicks to Yabusele. Here's Grimes from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Hauser. Now here's Brown. Here's Hauser. And they get it. Traps in the tray.
Sam Hauser.
Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Claxton. Brown outside. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Brown with it. He's got 6. Here's Hauser. Embiid against Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Brown, no good on the free throw. And, Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Drummond.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And he can't get the first one.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Fultz has checked in. Max Strus has checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Now, here's Trent. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Left side, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 11.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now, here's Fultz. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Yabusele. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. And here's Little. To the paint. Here's Fultz. Off on the layup. And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here's Cooper. Out left to the wing. Outside, Simons. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The shot will not fall.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fultz the pass to Drummond. Pass to Trent. Launches it. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Cooper with the bucket.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Simons against Fultz. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. Little passes to Trent. Misses off the left iron.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Tries a three. Here's Tillman. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Trent. Pass to Fultz. Trent setting the peg for Fultz. To the inside. Drummond fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
14 foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. Free throw good, Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Here's Pritchard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
7th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Something they definitely like to improve upon, but right now they're getting by.
And as you said, the 3-point shot has been a major weapon for him. No good on the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Fultz. Still scoreless. Pass to Trent. Drummond with a screen on Strus. And here's Trent outside. A rebound by the Celtics. Here's Tatum.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Strus. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
The assist.
Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And Drummond kicks to Fultz. Drummond sets the screen for Fultz. It's Trent on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. shoots over Strus. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
There's 1:17 left in the first half.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Pass to Drummond. Inside. And that one's good. Council's got 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tatum against Drummond. Inside, Tatum.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Pass to Council. There's a screen beyond the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pritchard. A 3-ball. The rebound by Prince.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Fultz. Drummond sets the screen for Fultz. To the middle. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Drummond.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. Off target from outside. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know it. A poet.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's White. Little out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Cooper missing. The 76ers trailing. Here's Grimes. Maxey finds Little. Here's Grimes for the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. Grimes has got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Cooper. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The 3 nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Little. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. Some solid defense from Brown. White with it. He's got 5. Left side, Tatum. To the paint. Here's Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Grimes passes to Maxey. Here's Grimes. He's got 8. Back to Maxey. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Cooper's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, White. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Tatum on the wing. Over Little. Tatum's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Grimes passes to Maxey. And here's Little. Pass to Embiid. Over Cooper. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Little. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. The Celtics have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Right a screen. Here's Cooper. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Yabusele passes to Little. Now Embiid, White covering. 9 feet out. Embiid, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Brown outside. Tatum looking around. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey with the screen on Brown. Now here's Little. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
court, your Sixers EAP. Let me hear you. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, everybody, a lot of seconds. Get the free t-shirt. Pull up the shirt.
Simons, he's checked in for White. And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Anthony Simons.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Yeah, you know, he runs their offense with tremendous poise, and he brings that same composure with him to the line every time he steps up there.
Pass to Cooper. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's McCain. 8 points for him. Down low, Claxton with the steal. Embiid with the steal. Here's Grimes. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Maxey with the screen on Tatum. Here's Yabusele. He has yet to score. Embiid powers it down.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Pass to Cooper. From deep. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Here's Cooper. 10 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And for the game with the Mavericks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. Maxey against Simons. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Out to the right wing. Outside, Maxey for the lead. A rebound by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey passes to Prince. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Walsh. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Outside, Simons. Pass to Cooper. Right side, Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Walsh can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Embiid the screen. Driving in, puts it up. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Simons the pass to Walsh. The 3 from Tatum. Doesn't go for him.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Pass to Prince. Knocked away and stolen by Simons. To the inside. Here we go, one-on-one.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's McCain. He's got 8. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Embiid with the power.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here is Simons. Scoreless thus far. Here's Tatum. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Here's McCain. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Cooper. 12 points for him. For the lead. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
On the free throw, no good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Now, here's Trent. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Trent's got 7.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Pritchard. trailing by 4. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Assisted by
22 points for Jason Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see those moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. All right.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston.
Yourself a round of applause. Checking in for the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. McCain's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Now Brown, 11 points in the game. Finished off by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's McCain. 11 points in the game. Pass to Council. Embiid with the screen on Strus. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Little, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pritchard. And stolen by Drummond. Trent with it. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Drummond. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Trent outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Claxton sets the screen for Brown. Over Little. Brown, no good. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to McCain. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Here's McCain. 11 points in the game. Pulls up on the wing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers on top, up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Max Strus, Nicholas Claxton out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Derek White, and it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. Pass to Council.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Brown after Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. Jacks up a 3. Here's Claxton, and he battles for the ball against the second chance bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And here's Maxey. Here he goes. Here's Yabusele. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right side, White. The wide open shot from Strus. Misses the 3. Philadelphia leading by 5. In the corner, it's Little. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On deep, Trent. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now Strus. Shot on the wing. Out to White. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. White against Maxey. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Maxey.
Well, I like the concentration and focus of White as he knows he's going to get contact and he's able to score through it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in.
At the line for 1.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The rebound by Cooper. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To take the lead. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. It's stolen by White. Here's the break. It's deflected. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Little. Pass to Yabusele. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston trailing. Here's Cooper. Shoots the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Little. Embiid with it. Claxton covering. The fader. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. White against Maxey. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Grimes passes to Maxey. Little with the ball. Pass to Embiid, trying to get something going, and he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 16 here in the second half.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Here they come, Sixers ENT.
Boston making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And so it's Boston with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Back to Simons. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3 points.
Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers lead. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Rebound, Boston. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Cooper. Left side, Simons. Tatum against Maxey to take the lead. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 24 points.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Here's Grimes. There's the pick. Here's Little. Oh, good with the triple. The Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the first one drops. Jaylen Brown's checked in for White. And Cooper drops both of them. Here's Grimes. Pass to Maxey. They need this. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Cooper. Now Claxton. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Up top, Maxey. Covered by Simon. Here's Grimes. 5 on the clock. Boston grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Here's Maxey. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. The 76ers again can't hit it.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Assisted, Anthony Simon.
The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Claxton. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the pick. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
They get the rebound. Here's Claxton. Makes it off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Maxey with it. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's now 30 points for Joel Embiid. Here's Cooper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Boston, Cooper at the line for 2.
That one is off. so he can't get either to fall.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Maxey. Misses the wing J.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Tatum driving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
Here's Maxey. Good on the triple.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers ENT. Get loud, fans. On the court, here to fight the clock. All right, fans, if you want a T-shirt, then we need you to make the noise. Sixers ENT a big round of applause.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Here's Cooper. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead. And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Little. Brown, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And that one's good, Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Simons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
Maxey against Cooper. It's good. Nice touch there for Maxey.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
There's Tatum. Embiid with the steal. To the middle, trying to find Little and gets it to him. And the shot is good. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. To take the lead, Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Taking 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And here's Boston. Now Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. So both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Pass to Embiid.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simon.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Wow, guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
White checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 9, Derek White.
Here's Maxey. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Embiid. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
White against Maxey. Here's Yabusele. A rebound by the Celtics. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Here's Little. Off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.